Hi everyone. So I didn't get to who would win this week, or what if this week. It happens. I'm not proud of that it happens, but it happens. So instead, I'm going to do an early Magic video. Now, I actually did this video earlier today. However, what I did not realize was the fact that oh wow, we got, oh cool, oh wow, I'm gonna enjoy talking about this now. I did a video talking about the Planeswalker dual decks for Amonkhet. What I didn't know was there was already an article on the mothership about this, so I'm talking about a lot of stuff now. Now they got the Modern Masters 2017 packaging. I don't care about that. I don't do the Modern Masters stuff. They're too expensive. I just don't care about them. What I care about is the Amonkhet stuff. This looks awesome. This looks just so cool. So we got the dual deck Planeswalkers. We apparently got some of the Planeswalkers that are going to be in the set, including, well, I'll be damned, Nissa is going to be in the set again. Well, I'll talk about that when I talk about that. We got basic lands. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's start off with the packaging because I'm just going to go down a list. We got the packs, what they look like. Now, on there we have the standard human pack. I think we even saw this guy on Amonkhet art for the bags. We got that cat. Is this one of the gods? Hold on one second. I got to check if this one of the gods. Yeah, we got one of the gods, whichever god this is. The cat-faced one. We have what appears to be an Anubis demon dog creature. Who looks like, I'm guessing he's maybe oh wait, no, I've seen a picture of the demon that Liliana's trying to kill. So we got this guy. We got a pharaoh Ferris, empress. I think it's pharaoh regardless. A female ruler and a sphinx. Very cool looking. It's a very different kind of sphinx look. Because while it's still obviously a sphinx, it's clearly got bird front arms, the wings. It's feathered all the way to the top, though. You can tell it's not necessarily fur, or if it is fur, it's a very ruffled fur. And then it's got the pharaoh kind of headdress with a more cat-like look. I dig this kind of thing. I can't wait to see how this thing looks later on. Then we get the Amonkhet art, and that's the pre-release kit art. It was like, that looks like anything else. You got they call them bundles now. They're always going to be fat packs. You can call them what you want. They're always fat packs. I was right. Previews will start the 3rd of April. And then we get the Planeswalker decks. Now, I actually found out the names of these. I believe it was Liliana, Mistress of the Dead, or Master of Death, and Gideon, I can't remember exactly. The point being, they were able to translate the Brazilian versions of these. And now, honestly, looking at the armor, looking at the in art, it does look more Egyptian now that I can get. Because I made a comment that from the blurry images I could see on like MTG Salvation, it looked almost more Japanese than it did Egyptian. But now looking at this in full, it's greenish and gold. It looks more Egyptian now. Liliana costs, this Liliana anyway, and this Gideon costs 2 black, 5 of any color, so 7 mana, and a +2 to give a -1/-1 counter on a creature. Now, are -1/-1 counters coming back? I don't know. I don't personally think, maybe not in a huge way. And then Gideon's +2 was, he costs 5 mana, 4 of any color, 1 white. His +2 was untap all creatures you control, and then give +1/+1 until the end of turn. I like Gideon a lot more than I like Liliana. 7 mana for a Planeswalker, unless it's some sort of big, bombastic Planeswalker, which who knows, maybe that is not really worth it. It's just not. Now, granted, she's in 1 color, so maybe they can make that work. But frankly, I don't see it. Of course, then again, I need to know the full scope of their abilities to truly understand. But if I were to go on a limb, I'd say no, especially with that +2 that's just a -1/-1 counter. If it distributed 2 -1 counters, that'd be one thing, but it doesn't, from what I know. Then we get the basic arts, the basic land arts. Damn, that's some nice looking art right there. That's some. The Bolas horns are in all of them. That's awesome. The forest is just this lush, city of trees. Actually, they all look like I don't think Amonkhet's is like Ravnica in that it's a full-on city plane. I definitely don't think it's that because you got clearly trees, swamplands, actual swamps, rivers, all that. But it's clear that cities are very big because the mountains, it's buildings, and the swamp even is near buildings. The river, the island is got buildings, plains buildings, there's buildings everywhere. So it must be a very, this is weird for me to say because it's Egyptian mythology, very industrialized Egyptian, but not full like Ravnica Egyptian, like the whole city is an Egyptian city, or the whole plains an Egyptian city. And all the arts look good. I love the fact that you see the Bolas horns in all of the art, because so it's just like, nope, this is Bolas's turf. You want to come out? You want to come and play on Bolas's turf? Let's play on Bolas's turf. And then we get arch enemy Nicol Bolas, who want to fight against Nicol Bolas himself, or maybe you want to play as the Dazzler Dragon yourself. Take on 3 friends at once. Either way, Toy Fair provided an early look at the packaging, which shows Nicol Bolas, arch enemy Nicol Bolas, coming out in 2017, I'm guessing. Where we see Nissa, Chandra, and Gideon fighting Bolas. They're the only 3 I see fighting Bolas, which makes me think that they're the only ones who are actually going to seriously show up on the plane, besides Liliana and maybe Jace to come again. But frankly, I really don't see them winning. Story-wise, I don't. If this is Bolas's like home turf, like he created this plane, like Liliana speculates, I don't see where Bolas comes out the loser in this. So I don't know, anything's possible. And then some, as they say, sweet Amonkhet art. Now we get to see basically our 3 Gatewatch members that are going to be on this plane. We got Gideon. All right, we knew of the white planeswalkers that could show up, it wasn't going to be a Ajani. Venser's dead. Elspeth is currently dead. It wasn't going to be I'm blanking. The last guy. Ball. The guy, the white blue one from the last block. It was not going to be Narset, and I'm probably missing one. It wasn't going to be Nahiri. It wasn't going to be. It was more than likely going to be either a new Planeswalker or it was going to be Gideon, and it's Gideon. And you know what? He looks badass. If this is the art we're getting for Gideon, I can't wait for that. Nissa. Liliana clearly is just sitting there like being worshipped and pampered. I hope this isn't her Planeswalker art, because she's just... Well, no, don't get me wrong. She's lounging in the chair. This is great art, like for the original Innistrad. We saw her lounging on a throne on Innistrad. But that wasn't her card art. I kind of hope this is not her card art. With Gideon, it's cool if this is card art, but I don't want this to be her card art. Nissa's the one that surprises me. Is she actually... No, here's the thing. It surprised me in the sense that I'm certain she would have been in the story like the rest of the Gatewatch would have been in the story at some point, but Jace didn't get a card last block. Liliana didn't get a card last block. Gideon did not get a card last block. Gideon, I was expecting to probably get a card this block because he didn't have one for the last 2 blocks, and Liliana has a demon on his plate, so I expected her. Nissa just had a card in this block, in this last block, so this does confuse me a little bit. Now, maybe this is just showing art for her in the set, that she's going to be a part of the story, but not a part. Like, Liliana's the one who went with Chandra originally to Kaladesh, and she didn't get a card. So maybe that's what's going on, but I kind of hope we don't get another Nissa Planeswalker right now. I'm kind of done with the Nissas right now. Nissa's cool, but we need another mono green Planeswalker. But screw that. Let's talk about what I really want to talk about, the gods. Oh yeah, we're talking gods of Amonkhet, and my god, oh, I get both of them. Oh, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. I'm geeking out at the moment here. So we have 3 gods here. Now, right from the get, I can't tell what their colors might be. No, I honestly couldn't, with the exception of like the cat one having white, maybe to identify it as at least part white. I could not tell you what this color scheme for these gods are going to be. or how they function as opposed to other gods. What we do have here is one that has a cat face, like a not even a full triangle and cylinder, almost like an eye kind of, holding a bow, a bow with wings, almost like an angel. In fact, no, they don't all have wings, but this one has wings. I'm pretty certain this one. Oh no, it doesn't have wings. No, it's part of the gown. It's got this headdress, this crest that's gold that's hanging from the tips and that's coming down. Now, if I'm gonna do the best I can to maybe speculate what these guys' colors might be, because I actually have another video I want to do on magic. Probably, yeah, I'll still do the video this week about the color combination of the gods and what we might see. Now, because Moloch is a Grixis aligned planeswalker, he's a 3-color planeswalker, and I'm speculating that the gods are going to function differently. Like, there's not going to be devotion in this set. I don't think so, because that's, I mean, of all the set returning mechanics, maybe for Theros for the gods, enchantments matter. I see. That's the thing. They need to be careful not to liken themselves so closely to the Theros gods, because that's what made Theros block really special. These gods, these divine creatures that are beyond normal creatures. That's what made that block special among, excuse me, a few other things. But that was the real takeaway from that, at least for me. They gotta find a way to differentiate these gods from the Theros ones. So they can't be, I don't think they can be enchantment creatures. And from what I can tell, just by looking at them, no, these are not enchantment creatures. Because you could tell by looking at the Theros gods, they were not full-on creatures. There was something mystical about them. They had the enchantment aura, the Nyx aura on them. These look like actual full-bodied creatures. Like actual creatures. So these can't function the same way as the Theros gods. I would be willing to bet they might have devotion. If they're going to bring something back, devotion might be a thing. But the thing about devotion is it plays the whole mythology of the plane of Theros. Sorry, one second. The gods were not the only cards to have devotion. So if they brought devotion back, it can't just be for these guys. You'd have to bring it back as a mechanic in the block. Point being, though, this cat one, as I was trying to get, if my theory is correct, these might all be tricolored gods, or maybe because they might use hybrid mana again. Hybrid mana might come back. This one I'm gonna guess is the blue, white, and maybe red. That's the cat one. Then we have this one that has to be based off on Osiris, because it has an ibex, golden ibex, and I love oh my god, this art is gorgeous, by the way. The golden shimmering wings, this one holding us off. And the thing is, they all have basically human bodies, but with these golden animal heads, which I'm guessing are their actual heads, based on how the Osiris one looks, or the bird one is. He's just got this flowing, this feathered crest. He looks gorgeous. I can't wait to see more art from this set. Just flying over the cities. Looks amazing. I'm guessing if that one's not blue-white, this one's definitely got at least blue. Don't think I can guess the tri-colors, but they've got at least 2 colors. I can probably guess that. The first one's probably got at least white-red to it. This one's got to have blue-white to it. Then we have the Sobek one. Oh, the Sobek one, which oh my god, come on, Crocodile. Because I got rid of the other video, I made mention. Crocodile people who are not Vashinos, a Crocodile Planeswalker I would love, or Crocodile a Crocodile person Planeswalker I would love. A blue, because someone mentioned this in a blog talk once, a blue-green Mythic Hydra for Simic, and a blue-green Mythic Winged Serpent Quetzalcoatl type god for an Aztecian or a Mesoamerican set. Those are my big 4 right now I want for Magic. That's all I ask. And this guy, this Sobek guy, he's got to have green in him. That's a given. Maybe some red, maybe some white, blue, maybe even some black. But he's just there. He's kneeling. He's just I'm Crocodile dude. But that's not even where my heart just really just leapt for joy. But then we got this one, which is clearly a dog-based one, like maybe a jackal one. And this one's clearly, and you can tell actually if they're male or female. The first one's clearly a woman or a female. The second one's clearly a male. The third one's also the Sobek one's a male. Fourth one's a female because feminine figure. And it's like this golden jackal face with a ring, two things that represent his ears, another ring, and then there's this outer ring, and it's holding this trident. And they all look like they have their own separate weapons too, which I hope we get like special weapons for them, like we did again, like the Theros block. That's awesome. And then we have the cobra-headed one. Oh, yeah, and the glowing green eyes. Oh, you just make my day. This one I would actually guess may be like at least green-black. This one I would almost call that one because that seems to be the color trait of snakes usually. Also branching into blue, green-blue. But yeah, this he's holding this like I want to say it's almost like a not a scimitar, a staff blade kind of like almost like a naginata with a curved blade. And you can kind of see the bolas horn a little bit in there. If you're looking for it, you can kind of see it. But damn, I love this. Oh my god, this is great stuff. So, I mean, spoilers won't officially start until the 3rd of April. It's not even March yet. We got to wait another 2 weeks. I got to wait another week from March because I got to go see Logan. I want to see Logan. But if people have seen Logan, I've watched non-spoiler reviews. I'm like, I want to see this movie. There's even an after-credit scene. Oh my god. But we'll just have to wait and be patient. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'm going to skip What If for this week. I'm just not going to bother with it because I just have other stuff for work and everything. I will have Who to Win. I will have Superhero. No, excuse me, Star Wars this week. And I'll have another Magic video. I will be seeing Get Out, so I'll have a lot of other stuff going on. If you have ideas for those types of videos, by the way, what ifs, who would win, Star Wars, superhero, magic, so forth and so on, please put them in the comments. I do get to them, and it saves me time. It gives me more content to give to you folks. And it shows that I care about you guys, because I do care about you guys. I want you to enjoy what I do as much as I enjoy what I do. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you folks next time.